SAfm.
Happy birthday, SAfm. Yes, it's that time. It's the SAfm birthday competition time. 83,000 Rand up for grabs. We've got 4 finalists, and they did not get here easily. I mean, they really worked hard to get here. So before we even continue, congratulations, gentlemen. Yeah, they're all gentlemen, just to let you know, before you say, there's another guy and another guy. They're all gentlemen. Congratulations, gentlemen, for making it this far. You're already winners. So congratulations to all of you. We've got 4 finalists. Masabole Mamabolo, who hails from Polokwane. Tladi Mujaki, who hails from Bloemfontein. Also from Bloemfontein is Michael Kuka. And from Bethlehem, in Bethlehem, we have my daughter Theo Masego. We wonder if the Bethlehem Angels are going to be with you today. Hey? Coming from Bethlehem, being the holy city. We wonder if they'll be helping you out tonight. And they got lost simply because none of them are from Johannesburg, as you can hear. So they got completely lost, and that is why we're only doing this now. So let's get right into it. Let me just take you through the rules. Gentlemen, I'm going to ask each one of you 5 questions. And ask each one of you 5 questions, and at the end of the first round, we'll tally who has the most answers correct. The one with the most answers stays on. The one with the least answers correct will then fall off. And then we'll proceed to the second round. If in the second round we have one of you who got all 5 answers correct, and 2 who got only 4 answers correct, then the winner will be self-evident. But if there's a disparity in terms of how many were received right, were answered correctly and how many were answered incorrectly, then we will move to a sudden death round. All right. So the sudden death round will only come in if necessary. That's why it's a sudden death. I get sudden death. That's where I got the idea from, just by the way. Let's say a warm welcome to you and kick off with our first contestant from Polokwane, Ntate Masabole Mamabolo. Ntate Mamabolo, are you ready?
Read myself.
Do you want to say hi to our listeners?
Yeah, hi to everybody. This is Masimolo from Polokwane. I'm representing Limpopo.
And how long have you been listening to SAfm?
Oh, since childhood, since the days of our late Hoyomboli, the great Tumudise, and them. Yeah.
So you're an SAfm child. Literally.
Yeah, I am literally.
You're MVP.
Child,
You're
yes.
all MVPs, just by the way. You're all MVPs. Tate Masabela, I'm going to ask you to take a number. Fudua Mo, and take a number. And that number will correspond with the envelope that has the questions that we will be asking you.
What number is that?
All right. So please open it and tell us what the number is.
It says group 2.
Okay, it says group 2. There we go. That's the questions from Ntate Masibule Mamabolo, who hails from Polokwane. Who's going to walk away with 83,000 Rand? Batu! Woo! I don't even want to talk about it. All right, let's go right into it, looking at time. The first question, Ntate Mamabolo, is who wrote the song Soweto Blues, made popular by Miriam Makeba?
That Hugh Massacre.
Second question, who died with Lady Diana in the car accident that claimed her life?
Fayette, Prince Fayette.
The third question, which South African choir from Motse Village featured at the America's Got Talent show?
The Nglovu Youth Choir.
How many British pounds did Prince Harry and his wife pledge to donate to South Africa in their recent visit to South Africa?
I think it was 1.5 million pounds.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Question number 5, who is Miss South Africa 2019?
So Zibi, so Zibi, I can't remember the sentence.
Try. Just try. Say it.
So Zibi Tuli.
All right. There you have it. Those are the 5 questions that we asked our first contestant. Masabole Mamabolo, and out of them, Botlokwa is my assistant, just helping me keep tally of the correct answers and the incorrect answers. The second question, you said Al-Fayed. I think I'm going to give it to you, Dodi Al-Fayed. Absolutely correct. The question about the money, £8 million. Yeah, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle pledged to donate to South Africa £8 million. That's a lot of change. And who is Miss South Africa 2019? Zozibini Tunzi. Okay, so I've got how many correct? 3 correct. Are we all on the same page?
Yeah.
Okay, there you have it. Masabole Mamabolo in Polokwane getting 3 correct. Only at the end there, hey? You were doing so well. Only at the end. I know. Thank you very much. And let's move on to our second contestant, Tladi Mojaki from Bloemfontein. Tladi Mojaki, please take a number. Your number is 4. Your number is group 4. That is the envelope that has the questions for contestant Ntate Tladi Mojaki, who hails from Bloemfontein. Ntate Mojaki, how long have you been listening to SAfm?
It's not easy really to remember, but it's long.
It's a long time. Ew. Okay, let's start off with the questions. 5 questions. Which legendary South African actor played a role as a father to Black Panther in the movie Black Panther?
Pass.
Okay, pass. Who will be delivering the O.R. Tambo lecture this year?
Tabombeki.
Which African country did Bob Marley perform the song Africa Unite on its Independence Day in 1980?
Zimbabwe.
Which former SuperSport United and Orlando Pirates midfielder retired from football this year? This year. SuperSport United and Orlando Pirates.
Okay, pass.
What is the name of the Nigerian president who is in the country now on a state visit? He's the guest of President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Obasando.
Okay, those are all 5 questions that we directed to Ndade Tladi Mojaki from Bloemfontein. How many do we have right? How many do we have? Is that just 1 right? Just 1 right, and that is the Zimbabwe one. With regards to the legendary South African actor who played the role of the father to Black Panther, it's Dr. John Kani. I can see Masabuli nodding there. Who will be delivering the O.R. Tambo lecture this year? Congresswoman Maxine Waters. And the former SuperSport United and Orlando Pirates midfielder who's retiring this year, or has retired this year, Tikomodise, how Ntate Mujaki. And the name of the Nigerian president who is in the country now is Muhammadu Buhari. Muhammadu Buhari. Yes, President Muhammadu Buhari. There you go. Okay, so our next contestant is Ntate Madoda Theo Masego from Bethlehem. Ntate Masego, please take a number so we can determine which questions to ask you. 5 questions, remember? And
Group 1, yes. Group 1.
Group 1. Okay, there's Group 1. These are the 5 questions for Ndade Madoda Theo Masego. 83,000 Rand up for grabs, hey? That's why these are tough questions, and it's tough. The men are sweating here. It's hard. Let's go to the questions. When did the former president of South Africa, Dr. Nelson Mandela, pass away? Or pass on?
I pass.
Which world-renowned musician, who is a cousin to the first African to be awarded with a Nobel Prize in Literature, Wole Soyinka?
I pass again.
What is the name of the movement that saw South African higher learning students mobilizing countrywide, fighting for a free and decolonized education? It's a recent one. It's a recent one. The students that went recently protesting, looking for free and decolonized education. Yeah, I know. Kitty nerves. I know you're a listener of SAfm, and you know the only reason we're passing here, kitty nerves. Who kicked the winning drop goal in the 1995 Rugby World Cup to win the World Cup final for the Springboks? Okay. Who was the first black Miss South Africa? All right. We've got 5 questions. 0 correct. Am I right here? Okay. Okay. That's 0 correct. The former president of South Africa, Dr. Nelson Mandela, passed on the 5th of December 2013. The cousin to the Nobel Prize winner in literature, Wally Soyinka, who is a world-renowned musician themselves, is Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Fela Kuti, how much of it? How Ndate Masego. What is the name of the movement that saw South African higher learning students fighting for a free and decolonized education? Fees must fall. And the answer for the first question: who kicked the winning drop goal in the 1995 Rugby World Cup to win the World Cup final for the Springboks? Joel Stransky. You should have pulled Tabiso in before he left. Who was the first black Miss South Africa? Jackie Mofokeng. Jackie Mofokeng. There you go. We've already been one of our finalists, Tladi Mujaki from Bloemfontein, Madota Theo Masego from Bethlehem, and Michael Buka from Bloemfontein. Michael Buka, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, my brother. Let's go to news with the first. Welcome back to the SAfm birthday competition, where we're giving away 83,000 Rand. I've got 4 finalists in the studio, and one of them will walk away with 83,000 Rand. We asked them 5 questions and then determined who will walk away with this money depending on how many questions were answered correctly. We now are with our final and 4th finalist, Mr. Michael Buka from Bloemfontein. He had to wait throughout the news. You're the nerves. It's okay, you can keep wiping the sweat and that. We're not going to hold it against you. That's group
3.
Okay, group 3, that's the envelope for the questions for our contestant, our final finalist, so to speak, Michael Buka in Bloemfontein. All right, let's get right into it. The first question: who was the original composer of the song Mbube, later known as Wimaway?
Pass.
Which South African wrote the book entitled Born a Crime?
Pass.
Which South African Academy Award-winning film director made the film Tsotsi?
I can pass.
Which South African artist won the BET Awards for Best International Act in 2019?
Pass.
What was the name of the only player of color in the 1995 winning Springbok team? He recently passed away. Just a clue.
Williams. I know it's the name. It's Williams, but the name, I'm not sure what the name.
Okay, let's get through the answers. Yes, you are correct there. His name is Chester Williams, recently passed away. The original composer of the song Mbube is Solomon Linda. Tate Solomon Linda, who died in poverty, by the way, after writing that song, and it was appropriated in the US as Wimaway. Can you believe it? The South African who wrote the book entitled Born a Crime is comedian Trevor Noah. The South African Academy Award-winning film director who made the film Tsotsi, Gavin Hood, is now based in the US and making big movies. Which South African artist won the BET Awards for Best International Act in 2019? Shoma Josie. How Shoma Josie. You know, even my 2-year-old knows Shoma Josie.
No, I think
The nerves. It's the nerves. No, I understand it's the nerves. How long have you been listening to SAfm?
I've started listening to SAfm around 2005. I was still a teacher at CUT in Bloemfontein. Yeah. So.
And what is it that appeals to you so much with SAfm that has you as one of our MVPs?
No, the news, especially the political debate, yeah, and yeah.
You can say Bongigwala as well, it's fine. I won't take it personally.
He was doing the midday live show. I think he was with SAfm around 2006, but he came back around 2011 again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been following him. So,
Right. Yeah. So, Bongi, you heard in Perpetua, to Michael Buka, I know. He thinks you are that cheese knees. And we all think that as well, hey, just by the by. All right, let's look at the scores. As we proceed to the second round, we've got one of our finalists who is out, Ndate Maseko. We're going to bid you goodbye, Ndate, and say thank you very, very much. But you still have a long night of fun ahead of you as part of coming through and being a finalist. So, Skafela Matla, thank you very, very much. That's the finalist, Michael Damasego, who is out, and we are going to look at how they performed. Masabole Mamabolo got 3 right, Tladi Mujaki and Michael Buka 1 right each. Let's get into it. It's the second round. Let's see how you perform in this particular round. Are we going to kick off with Ngata Masabolo Mamabolo again, or are we going to... no, let's give Michael Buka a chance to choose this time which envelope he gives. While you are doing, and before you give us your number, let's take a quick break. SAfm Birthday Competition Edition. Yes, we're giving away 83,000 Rand. We're down to 3 finalists after Ndate Matota Theo Masego from Bethlehem bowed out. We're going to kick off with our 4th finalist. Just swap things around this time around. Michael Buka in Bloemfontein. What number do you have then, Ndate?
Group 4.
Group 4. Okay, let's get right into it. That is the number for the envelope that contains the 5 questions that we will be asking Ndate Buka. Let's kick off with the first question. Which South African prominent musician became a member of parliament? Musician.
Ringo Matlingos.
Name 4 branches of the study of music.
Pass.
How many dots are there on 2 dice? 2 dice. How many dots on 2 dice? Not 1 dot, dice.
2 dice. 2 dots.
What's the capital of Kenya where the Shared Value Summit was held? Capital of Kenya?
Nairobi or something.
Which Springbok player is being probed for an alleged physical and verbal racial attack on a patron at a restaurant?
Pass.
It was recently in the news. In fact, the South African Human Rights Commission went to the Equality Court today. Okay, all right. There you have it. That's Michael Buka in Bloemfontein. Correct answers is Ringo, yes. The 4 branches of the study of music, it's ethnomusicology, music history, music theory, and systematic musicology. How many dots on 2 dice? 42. The capital of Kenya is Nairobi. You are correct. And the Springbok player who is being probed for an alleged physical and verbal racial attack on a patron at a restaurant is Ibn Itzebeth. The Springbok player, Ibn Itzebeth. All right, there you go. We're moving on to the next one. Let's go to Ndate Mujaki from Bloemfontein. Fuduwa Ndate. Your number, Ndate Mujaki?
Group B2.
B2. There we go. That's the envelope that has the 5 questions for Ndate Mujaki. Let's get right into it. Which female South African athlete is the title holder and 3 times champion of the 800 meters?
You wanna give me a key, please?
He,
He is from Limpopo.
she.
She's from Limpopo, in fact.
I think the she was a huge clue here.
Yes.
She's the title holder and 3 times champion of the 800 meters. There's been a lot of controversy around her running this 800 meters, even going to court overseas. I'm going to push you for an answer, and that day I'm looking at time. Jackie?
No,
Shall
it missed my mind.
we move on? Are you going to pass it?
Maybe I'll give the answer as time goes by.
So I'm going to ask you one question and you can give me this answer. Which long-time Zimbabwean president died this year in the month of September?
Mr. Mugabe.
Which South African city has had an army deployed in its township zones?
Cape Town.
What is SAfm's current tagline or slogan? SAfm?
News and information leader.
In what year did the Boks win the Rugby World Cup with then President Nelson Mandela wearing the number 6 Bok jersey with Francois Pienaar? Which year? That's when we all watched rugby. I think for some of us it was the first time.
Sorry, I just want to go back to the first question. Is Castor Semenya?
Okay, all right. I'm glad that you clarified that, because as you said Castor Semenya, I was like, hey! All right, okay, there we go. The first question answered. What year did the Boks win the Rugby World Cup with then President Nelson Mandela wearing the number 6 Bok jersey with Francois Pienaar?
No, pass it.
Okay, there we go. The correct answer is 1995. That's when we first watched rugby. For some of us, bought the rugby jerseys and went out into the streets to celebrate rugby. Hey, it was a momentous occasion.
I struggled over the name instead of the year.
Oh, okay. The year is 1995. And so SAfm's current tagline or slogan is now leading the conversation. Leading the conversation. All right. Am I correct that Ntate Mojaki got 3 right there? All right, there we go. We've got it. Tate Mama Bulu, Fudwa Maneso, let's get you. What number? What envelope number?
B3.
B3, let's do it. There we go, getting the envelope with the questions for Ntate Masebule Mama Bulu. Let's get into it. The first question, what is the South African ladies national soccer team known as?
The soccer team is known as Banyana Banyana.
What is the name of the 3 to 6 show on SAfm?
The 3 to 6.
3 to 6, the drive show. The afternoon drive.
The focal.
Who did Lady Diana Spencer marry?
Prince Charles.
Who's GCE? I'm like, oh, Lady Diana Luena, what's going on? You had the Doja all fired on as well. Who's GCEO for the SABC? That's Group Chief Executive Officer for the SABC. The current one.
That's Kwanazi.
Who is the founder of Facebook?
Mark Zuckerberg.
The current group CEO for the SABC is Ntate Madoda Mkawe. Ntate Mkhwanazi is the chairperson of the board. All right, am I correct that we've got 4? With what?
No, 4.
4 correct.
4.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Just 1 wrong. Well done. Okay, there we go. Those are how it stands. Can we tally? So,
I didn't understand.
no, I'm not going to understand.
Second row.
Okay, Ntate Masebule Mamabulu leads with 4. Ntate Tladi Mojaki got 3 correct, and Michael Buka got 2 correct, which means that we bid you farewell, Ntate Buka. Thank you very much, and thank you for being a good sport. Okay, so does that mean we go into sudden death? Because they've got different scores, 4 and 3. I get. Okay, so sudden death it is. Are you ready, contestants? Okay, so we've got 2 final finalists, and this will go differently. I will ask you I'm going to ask a question, and then if you know the correct answer, I'm going to ask you to shout your name. Okay, so that we can then choose who answers. You don't have to give me your full name, just even your first name will alert me to you knowing the answer. If you give us the incorrect answer, we will then go to the other finalist, and if they get it right, they walk away with 83,000 rand. That's why we call it sudden death. Are we clear? Tate Mojaki, are we clear?
Yes, no, we are.
And Tate Mama Bolu, are we clear? All right, our two finalists left in line for the 83,000 rand as part of the SAfm birthday competition. Ndate Masaboli Mama Bolu from Bulukwani and Ndate Tladi Mujaki from Bloemfontein. Just during the break, I said to Ndate Mujaki, you've relaxed now. I'm hoping that, you know, now you're in the game. And he came back in the game. Hey, well done, Ndate Mujaki. All right, that's Ndate Masaboli Mama Bolu, also representing from Bulukwani. My goodness. These men listen to SAfm and they know their stuff. Let's get into it. Please remember, shout out your name if you know the correct answer. And we will then come to you. If you get it wrong, we will go to the other finalist. And if they get it right, then they will walk away with the 83,000 rand, the grand prize of the SAfm birthday competition. 83,000 rand. Is it in cash or is it a check? Okay, that doesn't. Okay. What is the richest square mile in Africa?
Masbula?
Masabula?
Santon.
Does that mean that we declare Ndate Masabula Mama Bulu the winner? It's sudden death. It's sudden death. Choppy, choppy, choppy.